squishymonster.com, and today I wanted to kind of fuse together some of my favorite things of the season, being cheesecake and pumpkin. So I came up with this pumpkin cheesecake truffle, and it's all covered in chocolate, so it can't be bad. The very first thing I want to do is line an empty container. I'm just using some old Tupperware with 2 sheets of paper towel. So this one, just kind of tuck it in there, and then this one, tuck it in there. And then I want to put into the center and nestle in my pumpkin puree. And this is actually how I make my own Greek yogurt because it is a little bit more expensive. So I just get a container of regular yogurt and just drain it like this, and what you end up with is really thick and luxurious Greek yogurt, homemade, with half the cost. So this is going to be the same kind of idea. You just want to blot out the excess moisture so it becomes part of your truffle filling and it's really smooth. While my pumpkin is draining, I want to go ahead and grind my ginger snaps into a fine crumb. So I just have them tucked into my food processor. You can also do this by hand, and I'm going to blitz them. When your cookies become dust, you can then begin putting in all your other ingredients. And to that, I'm going to sprinkle in some pumpkin spice. And then I have some sugar to sweeten everything together. And then I have my drained pumpkin puree. So I can lift him out of his shell and then put him in there. And I also have a little bit of cream cheese. So it's softened room temperature cream cheese, and you want to kind of smooth it over, and the food processor is going to kind of combine everything into a creamy flurry for you. And you're gonna have to go in there periodically with a spatula to kind of give it a help out, but you can begin to mix this together. This is what your mixture should resemble, really smooth and thick. And to further thicken it and let it set, we're going to pop this whole thing in the refrigerator just so it can firm up and we can scoop out little balls and dip them in chocolate. I have some shards of white chocolate that I shaved into little bits, and this will help it break down faster. You can melt this over a double boiler or pop it into the microwave in 30-second intervals. Either or works. Just make sure you get a high quality white chocolate because chips will have stabilizers and you want something thick, smooth, and glossy. My truffles chilled in the refrigerator overnight, so I can scoop out little baby dough balls and put them on a non-stick surface, just like that. Here I have my melted chocolate, and I have a little dough of truffle, and you just want to kind of dip him into the pool of chocolate, make sure he's covered up, and then lift him out, and then just tap out the excess. And then you just want to lay him back on that non-stick surface. You can leave them just as is, but I think they're extra pretty to have a little bit of crumbled cookie right on top. So now time to try our truffles, and they are just begging to be bitten into. It's like chocolate, cheesecake, pumpkin, all swirled into one. It's irresistible, right? It tastes literally like what I just said, kind of like a pumpkin cheesecake enrobed in chocolate. It is so smooth and creamy, it's not too sweet, and the white chocolate kind of ties it all in together because it isn't a very strong chocolatey flavor. It is so divine. I so hope you guys give this a try. I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me. This is Angela Kim from thesquishymonster.com, and I'll see you guys very soon.